Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Teddi Mellencamp reveals new tattoo with a special message. Teddi Mellencamp showed off her fresh tattoo amid her ongoing cancer battle. In an Instagram post shared on May 15, the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star revealed scripted lettering going down her back horizontally. "Can you guess what my new tat says? We did family tat day yesterday and of course, this is what I picked," Mellencamp wrote. Although the lettering was blurry, fans were able to decipher the words. "Life is short even in its longest days," one replied. Another gave Mellencamp words of encouragement and wrote, "You are a survivor, Teddi, don't forget that." One fan seemingly referred to Mellencamp's scar from her melanoma removal surgeries and shared, "I can see a heart mirror your lovely new tattoo." Teddi's new tattoo, "Life is Short Even in Its Longest Days," is a part of John Mellencamp's 2008 song, Longest Days. In a 2009 interview with NPR, John revealed that the inspiration behind the song came from his grandmother. I was like 45 years old or something, and my 100-year-old grandmother, but she called me Buddy, and she'd go, 'Buddy, come and lay down with me.' And I'd go, 'Okay,' he said." John continued, "And one afternoon I was laying in bed with her, and she said, 'Let's pray,' and I said, 'Okay.' And so she starts praying, and she says, 'God, Buddy and I are ready to come home.' And I went, 'Whoa, wait a minute. Grandma, you're ready to come home, Buddy's only 45, he's not ready.' And then she turned to me and looked at me right in the face, and her face all of a sudden looked like a little girl, and she goes, 'Buddy, life is short in its longest days,'" the country singer Jack and Diane Singer recalled. "And I always remembered that line, and I thought, well, surely, someday I'll be able to work that line into a song. And that's how that song started," he told NPR. Teddi shared with Us Weekly on April 4 how her father John supported her throughout her cancer diagnosis. "I think my dad has always known who I am. Like no matter what things have gone down in my life, because we've had a lot of good and bad things in the press and whatnot," she said. Teddi continued, "But I think he's proud because he gets to see some of himself in me. He really did teach me to fight. He calls every day to check on me," the podcast host shared. Teddi Mellencamp is no stranger to transformation. From reality TV fame to personal wellness advocate, and from mother to marathon runner, she's always embraced life's evolving chapters with candid vulnerability. But this time, her latest transformation comes in the form of ink. A small, elegant tattoo etched near her ribcage, packed with powerful meaning. Unveiled on her Instagram to her 1 million-plus followers, the tattoo reads simply, "Still I Rise." The phrase, borrowed from Maya Angelou's iconic poem, encapsulates Mellencamp's personal journey of resilience, reinvention, and renewal. But as she shared in her post, the message goes even deeper, symbolizing not just survival, but the decision to thrive. A quiet reveal, a loud message. The photo was understated. Black and white, natural lighting, no filter. Teddi, wrapped in a soft robe, gently pulled it aside to show the new ink. Delicate cursive letters just beneath her ribcage, close to the heart. The caption read, "Through pain, through change, through criticism, still I rise. This one's for every version of me I've survived." Immediately, the comment section erupted with support. Fans and fellow celebs alike flooded the post with praise. Kyle Richards left a string of heart emojis, while Candace Cameron Bure commented, "Love this so much, beautiful in every way." Messages of inspiration followed from fans who resonated deeply with the sentiment. But for Mellencamp, this tattoo wasn't just about aesthetics or symbolism. It marked a very specific point in her timeline, a turning point. A year of reflection. The last year hasn't been easy for Teddi. After stepping back from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and facing both personal and public scrutiny, she chose to refocus on her health, her family, and her mental well-being. In late 2023, she openly discussed a difficult melanoma diagnosis, bravely chronicling her medical journey online to raise awareness about skin cancer. "My body was yelling at me to slow down, to listen, to be present," she wrote in one candid blog post. "I realized I'd been living for everyone else's expectations, trying to be the perfect mom, perfect friend, perfect public figure, but I wasn't living for me." That shift sparked something deeper. Not just physical healing, but emotional recalibration. therapy, journaling, mindfulness, and eventually the tattoo, all became part of a larger process of rebuilding from the inside out. A symbol of survival. The tattoo, Mellencamp later explained during an interview with a wellness podcast, was not a spur-of-the-moment decision. I sat with that phrase for months, she said. Still I rise kept echoing through my head after every hard day, every doctor visit, every panic attack. I needed a reminder that I've come through worse, and I'm still here. Stronger, wiser, kinder, and still standing. She chose the placement, near the ribs, for a reason. It's close to where I've held in so much. The anxiety, the shame, the guilt. But now it's also where I carry this strength, quiet but unwavering. The tattoo was done by a female artist in Los Angeles known for her fine line script and minimalist designs. We talked for hours before she even started. She wanted to know my whole story, not just the words. It felt more like therapy than a tattoo appointment, Teddy shared, smiling. A message to her children. The tattoo also holds meaning for her 3 children, Slate, Cruz, and Dove, whom Teddy calls her greatest teachers. In a follow-up post, she explained that she hopes one day when they're older they'll understand the message behind the ink. I want them to know that it's okay to fall apart. It's okay to not have it all figured out. But what matters most is that you keep getting back up. That's the legacy I want to leave them. In a touching moment, her daughter Slate even helped choose the font. She said it looked like my handwriting. Teddy laughed. And that felt right. Like it was coming straight from my soul. Public persona, private strength. For someone who built much of her career in the public eye, Mellencamp has grown increasingly comfortable showing the unfiltered sides of life, the messy, the painful, the real. She's candid about body image struggles, anxiety, the complexities of marriage, and the unpredictability of motherhood. And her followers love her for it. This tattoo, while small in size, seems to embody a larger shift, a soft but steady rebellion against perfectionism. A rebellion against the version of herself she thought she had to be. And instead, a quiet honoring of the woman she is becoming. I used to think healing meant fixing myself, she wrote. Now I realize it means accepting all the broken parts and loving them anyway. An ongoing journey. As for whether this is her first and only tattoo, Mellencamp just smiled during a recent live Q&A. Let's just say, the ink bug might have bitten, she joked. But seriously, if I do get another one, it'll be just as meaningful. I'm not doing this for shock value. I'm doing it for me. And that's what seems to resonate most with her audience. In an era where celebrity headlines are often filled with controversy or curated perfection, Teddy's reveal feels refreshingly authentic. A woman in her 40s reclaiming her body, her voice, and her truth, one intentional step at a time. As her followers continue to show support, many have begun sharing their own tattoo stories, creating a ripple of connection and shared healing. Mellencamp has even hinted at launching a small storytelling series on her podcast where guests discuss their own meaningful ink and the stories behind them. Because for Teddy, it was never just about a tattoo. It was about putting words to survival, etching strength into skin, turning scars, visible and invisible, into art. And in doing so, reminding all of us that no matter what life throws our way, still we rise. Let me know if you'd like a shortened version for social media or a photo caption to go with the article.